You've probably heard it said again and again that man must not live by bread alone. But maybe you didn't get the full gist. This morning, while I was thinking, it just came to me and it was mind blowing. And I just thought I need to share this with you. By the way, my name is Ejikutu Olabode, and this is the Diary of the Wealth Seeker. Let's dive right in. Now, did you know that what you consume affects your life? Now, when we are saying consumption here, we are not just talking about food. Yes, not just food, but there are so many other things that you allow into your life which are affecting you. Now, examples of these things include words, ideas, conversations, emotions, beliefs, images, experiences. These things all affect how you behave. Let me give you an example. Remember recently Boko Haram issue and this and that, and going to church and kidnapping people on the way and all that. How did you feel? If you would agree with me, it created fear in you, was it not? Good. Now, what has happened? The information you have allowed in has created a result, and the result it created was what? Fear, right? There's some certain music that you listen to that when you listen to them, oh, your mind is so, you are so in love, you just want to love. All right, that's not where we are going now. Here is what we are trying to say, that the things that you allow into your mind affects the results that you get. Just like how when you eat food, it affects whether you grow well, whether you look healthy or not. So also, the information that you allow into your mind affects how you behave or affects the results that you get in life. So here is something that you need to note, and that is that information is the food of the mind. I'll say that again. Information is the food of the mind. And so the type of food you eat or the type of food you give your mind to eat affects the kinds of things that you see in your life. Here is this is how it is. Now, what comes into your mind affects how you think, and the way you think affects the decisions that you make, right? And the decisions you make now affects the habit or the action you take. The action you take is the one that gives you the result that you see in your life. Simple concept. Simple concept. So what you are feeding your mind affects what you are doing or what you are thinking. If you take in good information, it will give you wisdom. If you take in wrong information, it will give you confusion. If you take in negative information, it brings fear. When they say COVID is everywhere, oh, it's here, it's there, can you come? Don't breathe in, don't breathe. Hey, bro, everybody was scared of it. In fact, at that point in time, I was scared of going anywhere. I didn't go anywhere throughout that period. Right? This is because of what the information that we are taking in. Negative information gave us what? Fear. So I want you to consciously ask yourself these questions. What are you feeding your mind? What information are you taking in? Who are you listening to? Who is consciously or unconsciously telling you how to live life? Let me explain that a little bit. Now, you might have friends that when you have problem, you talk to them and they tell you what to do. Is it not good? Those ones are consciously, you know that these ones are directing you on what to do. The person might tell you wrong thing based on their own experience, because I don't know how you guys are of the same age. The experience that you have is not different from what the person has had. How do you expect the person to give you good information? Well, except the person has knowledge from God, right? Okay, there's people that have word of knowledge or word of wisdom from God. Okay, good. That one said day, right? But apart from that, look at that person. Is that person really worth telling you what to do? Then those that unconsciously are telling you what to do, that you are unconsciously listening to, are people that you are watching their lifestyle. I don't want to mention names. There's someone that is watching a so-called celebrity, a celebrity that, you know, their values are not values that you want to teach your children. If you are listening to somebody that you are watching, unconsciously watching somebody, you're consciously or unconsciously watching somebody, that the person's values are not things that you can teach your children to live by, then you are unconsciously allowing that person tell you how to live life. Evaluate your life right now and ask yourself, sincerely ask yourself, that with the way I am living my life, where is it leading me to? I want you to think about these questions, and let them direct you. Okay, thank you for your time, and we will continue from here in our next class. My name remains Ojikutu Olabode. If you liked what we discussed today, please like it, subscribe to my channel so that you can see more. And if you have a comment, you have a question, you have something to add to this, please leave a comment. And if you think this is something that others should also hear, please share. Thank you very much. See you next time.